Hey, have you seen Jason?
I thought he was cruising the Caribbean with you.
No, he started having these seizures, and it affected his memory, and he just took off. I have no idea where.
What do you mean it affected his memory?
He doesn't remember who he is, who I am. I told him about Port Charles, praying that maybe he would come back and try and figure it all out.
He doesn't remember anything?
Except how to defend himself. So we have to find him before he hurts himself or someone else.
Jason, this is your mother. Our son's come home.
What's going on?
Something has happened to Jason's memory. I don't know if it was an accident or some other event, but he can't remember the past. Any of it.
Jason.
I'm sorry, I don't know you.
I was explaining to him that this same kind of thing happened about 10 years ago. That's when Sonny started to lie to him, and he actually blackmailed you into leaving.
Alan, that's enough.
He's lying, isn't he?
Jason, we are your parents. And we love you very much. It broke our hearts when you left. But Sonny didn't make you leave. That was your own choice. Very simply, you didn't want to have anything to do with us.
The first thing I remember is waking up in a clinic. There was this girl, Sam McCall.
She's your girlfriend.
Yeah, that's what she said. And she said that I work for someone named Sonny Corinthos and that he's also my best friend.
No, he's not.
Let him finish, Alan.
I had my wallet. There's pictures in there and driver's license had my name and where I live, but Sam explained to me about the accident 10 years ago and how I used to have a different life.
Listen, something made you come home.
I just want answers. Something that's just familiar to me. I'm looking at these pictures and they don't mean anything to me.
Okay, Jason. The accident and the aftermath were very, very traumatic. You kind of felt that everybody knew who you were except you. And that made you very angry and very resentful. And actually, it's what alienated you from the whole family.
How do I know Sonny?
He's not your family.
He befriended you without any expectations. And Sonny is a criminal. I'm not fond of him, but you have always been very loyal to him.
He brainwashed you, Jason.
Look, this is Alan's anger and his pain talking, Jason. Sonny didn't twist your arm. You made a choice. And eventually, you began to think of Sonny as your family.
But that's over, thank God. Now, look, we will get you the medical attention that you need, Jason. We'll get you the...
No doctors.
Jason,
no doctors.
Jason, this is the one thing I do agree with Alan about. Please, please, you don't know what has happened to your brain. There could be more damage. You need to have a doctor look at it, please.
The more I hear, the less I want to remember. But thank you for being honest with me.
Jason, wait,
Let
please.
him go, Alan. Let him go.
What do you mean, let him go? Are you out of your mind? We almost had him back with us.
See how he reacted? The minute you put pressure on him, he heads for the door. You've got to let him come to us.
Why the hell should he, now that you sent him running back to... that gangster? I'm telling you, Monica, you blew it this time. And this is one I'm never gonna forgive you for.
Said Jason was seen in town.
When? What happened?
A few hours ago. He broke up a fight between Carly and Reese.
Okay, all right, that's good. That's vintage Jason. But if he would have remembered anything, I think he would have tried to contact me.
Well, Reese said that Jason didn't seem to recognize her. Of course, she was preoccupied with Carly, but...
What now?
Carly's having a nervous breakdown, and that's why Sonny isn't here. He was taking care of her, but she, I don't know, got away, I guess, and so he's gonna look for her.
All right, okay. Emily, it's up to you and me. We've got to find Jason fast. Okay?
No, wait, Sam, listen. What aren't you telling me?
Okay. Jason has been having these terrible, blinding headaches that normally end up with nosebleeds, and then he passes out. I don't know what's causing them. I know that he needs medical attention.
Does he know about the penthouse?
He's got his wallet, which has the address in there. I went there looking for him, assuming that he would go, but I found no signs that he was there.
Okay, how much did you tell him about the rest of his life?
I told him about Sonny, and there was a picture of Michael and Morgan in there. He didn't seem to make the connection. And then I told him about before that, when he was a quartermain.
He's got to show up at the penthouse eventually. He doesn't have anywhere else to go.
I don't know, Emily. He tried to decoy me. He wanted to send me on a wild goose chase to Portugal.
Oh, why?
I don't know why. Listen, his memory may be gone, but his defense skills, they're at full tilt right now. That probably includes knowing how to disappear without a trace.
He wouldn't do that to you.
He doesn't remember loving me, which means he wouldn't think twice about leaving town and getting permanently lost.
Chance for me to make right what probably was the worst moment of my life.
How about considering what's good for Jason instead of what you want?
Wait, what are you saying? Was Jason here?
Something's happened to his memory, and he came here looking for some answers.
And instead of welcoming your brother with open arms, she filled his head with a load of garbage about how loyal he is to Sonny.
Okay, how was Jason physically? Was he acting strange?
He was fine. He was better than he's been in 10 years.
Did he say if he had any side effects?
Well, except for the memory loss, but do you know something?
Yeah, Sam said that Jason has nosebleeds, blackouts, blinding headaches. Yeah, and apparently they're getting worse.
We have to get him to a hospital.
Did he give you any clue where he might go?
All he said was the more he learned about his past, the less he wanted to remember.
Monica, you recognize the symptoms. Jason's at risk for a brain aneurysm.
We've got to get him to treatment. I mean, if he doesn't, he could literally drop dead.
Don't scream.
Emily knew you would come here. How are you feeling?
I don't know.
You remembered where the safe was.
No, I just knew where to look for it. And I knew how to open it. Once I found it, I found Plastique in the den upstairs, and I found this lock-picking kit.
Okay, well, why do you need that?
Why do I need any of this stuff? Ever? The electronic device upstairs that copies phone and computer chips, I don't even know what it's called, but I know how to use it? I mean, you weren't kidding me when you said my work was dangerous.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna leave, okay? I don't want to kill people for some criminal I can't even remember. Any more than I want to deal with those sad, bitter people who are supposed to be my parents.
Jason, you can't just run away like that.
If I've done the things that you've said, there are people who want to come after me. I don't know who my enemies are. I cannot protect myself here.
What about me? You may not remember it right now, but you love me. I want to help you. Please.
I don't want to live the life I found here. I don't want to be the man that you're in love with.
I can't even pretend to understand what you're feeling right now. Disoriented, overwhelmed, I'm sure. None of those things even come close.
I just need to get out of here.
You are not this cold-blooded assassin, Jason, because I know you are a good man with a gentle soul and you are capable of a deep and honest love.
You don't get it. I don't know who this is. Okay? I don't know who lives here. I found this in the desk. And it's the only thing that I recognize. How does that make me good and gentle?
You're confused.
I'm perfectly clear. I just need to go where no one knows me. So there's no risk I'll react without thinking and shoot some...
Hey, you're having a headache.
It's okay. I'm just gonna get through it, okay?
For one night, please. Just stay here one night. I will answer all of your questions. Anything you have, please. I'm begging you. When's the last time you ate?
I don't know.
Okay, well, just let me... I'm really good at ordering in. I will order you some Chinese food before you travel the world all by yourself. Please, you should know that the things that you like to eat, at least. You can trust me.
Oh, God, thank God you found him. All right, Jace, we've got to get you to the hospital immediately.
No hospitals.
Listen, I'm your sister. I only want to help you. Sam, please.
What did you find out?
All right, the symptoms he's having may be from a brain lesion or an aneurysm. If we don't get him treatment right away, he could die.
Forget it. Last summer was in the hospital, like I shot 2 people. Ask Sam.
Jason, your life depends on it. Please.
We're gonna get Jason settled into his room where we'll start a whole battery of tests and the neurosurgeon on call has already been paged.
All right, well, I want to stay with him.
After he gets in his room, you can sit with him, but right now I have some forms for you to fill out.
Here, I'll do it.
Are they going to be able to stop the seizures?
I don't know. I'm worried that the drug Jason took a few weeks ago might have contributed.
What drug? Tribenzin, something. It was an experimental drug that was supposed to help him with his memory loss, but you should write that down.
Okay. I'm going to try to track it down. No one knows the long-term effects at this point, so it may be difficult to prescribe.
Look, I don't want to hear that Jason can't be helped.
Sam, he's my brother, okay? I love him too.
I'm sorry. I'm really frustrated. I don't know what to do.
We all are. You guys, listen, I paid your dad and he just came on duty.
No. Jason doesn't like Ellen.
The hospital needs a signature on the consent
I'll
form.
sign it.
It has to be a spouse or a parent.
Okay, well then you'll sign it. You're a sister.
Alan is
Can't
already
be
on his way.
How is he?
Well, the patient was brought into the hospital unconscious, apparently post-ictal.
Vitals?
He's stable. His breathing is regular, but he hasn't regained consciousness.
Oh, when he does, it's possible he could be a danger to himself and to others. Unfortunately, I think we should put him in restraints.